Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is x plus 500 raised to the power of 3. This is equal to 20 minus x. So what are the values of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So we have x plus 500 raised to the power of 3. This is equal to 20 minus x. So the first step is to take minus x on the left hand side so that we have x plus 500 raised to the power of 3, then plus x. This is equal to 20. Now, the next step from here we have x plus 500. So let's add 500 on both sides so that we have x plus 500 raised to the power of 3. Then plus, here we have x plus 500. This is equal to 20 plus 500. So this is to mean that we have x plus 500 raised to the power of 3, then plus x plus 500. This is equal to 20 plus 500. This is equal to 520. Now we have x plus 500 here, and we have x plus 500 here. So we can let x plus 500 be equal to u. So let's express this equation here in terms of u. So we have u to the power of 3 plus u. This is equal to 520. So let's take 520 on the left hand side so that we have u to the power of 3 plus u minus 520. This is equal to 0. So this is to mean we have u to the power of 3 plus u minus 520. This is minus 512. Subtract 8. This is equal to 0. So this is u to the power of 3 plus u minus 512. This is 8 to the power of 3, then minus 8. This is equal to 0. Now we have u to the power of 3 here and 8 to the power of 3. So this is u to the power of 3 minus 8 to the power of 3, then plus u minus 8. This is equal to 0. So we have u to the power of 3 minus 8 to the power of 3. This is the difference of two cubes that we can express as a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, which we can express as a subtract b into the parentheses. This is a to the power of 2 plus a times b plus b to the power of 2. Applying this identity, then we have u minus 8 into the parentheses. This is u squared plus 8u, then plus 8 squared. This is equal to 64. Then we have plus 8 minus u, close the parentheses. This is equal to 0. So this is to mean that u minus 8 is common here. So we can factor out u minus 8 into the parentheses. This is u squared plus 8u plus 64. Then plus 1, close the parentheses. This is equal to 0. So this is u minus 8. Then we have u to the power of 2, then plus 8u, then plus here 64 plus 1. This is 65. Close the parentheses. This is equal to 0. Now we have got two parts here. We have u minus 8. This is equal to 0. And we have u to the power of 2 plus 8u plus 65. This is equal to 0. So from the first part here, we have that u is equal to 8. Now, if you recall, we have seen that we let x plus 500 be equal to u. So let's substitute the first value of u, which is 8, so that we have x plus 500. This is equal to 8. Let's take 500 on the right hand side. So this means that x1, this is equal to 8 minus 500, and this means that x1 is equal to minus 492. So this is the value of x1. This is the value of x1. Now we have that here. We have u squared plus 8u plus 65. This is a quadratic equation. So this is u squared plus 8u plus 65. This is equal to 0. We can write this quadratic equation as u to the power of 2 plus 8u plus, we can write 65. This is the same thing as 16 plus 49. This is equal to 0. Now this is u to the power of 2 plus 8u plus, here we have 16. Let's take plus 49 on the right hand side. This is equal to negative 49. Now, here we can express this quadratic equation. This is the same thing as u to the power of 2, then plus 8u is the same thing as 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by u, then plus 16 is the same thing as 4 squared. This is equal to negative 49. Now we have that u squared plus 2 times 4 times u plus 4 squared. This is in the form of a squared plus 2ab plus b to the power of 2. This can be expressed as a plus b raised to the power of 2. Now, here we can express this as u plus 4 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to negative 49. Now, let's introduce a square root on both sides so that we have u plus 4 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of negative 49. So that now we eliminate the square root sign here. We have u plus 4. This is equal to, now this is plus or minus. We can express the square root of negative 49. This is the same thing as square root of 49 times negative 1. So that we have u plus 4. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 49. This is equal to 7. Then square root of negative 1. This is the same thing as I. So we have plus or minus 7i. So this is to mean that u is equal to, let's take plus 4 on the right hand side. This is the same thing as minus 4 plus or minus 7i. Now again, if you recall, we are saying that we let x plus 500 be equal to u. So let's substitute this. So we have x plus 500. This is equal to minus 4 plus or minus 7i. So let's take plus 500 on the right hand side, and this means that x is equal to minus 4 subtract 500 plus or minus 7i. So this is to mean that here we have x is equal to negative 504 plus or minus 7i. So you find that here we have x2, which is equal to negative 504 plus 7i, and we have x3, which is negative 504 minus 7i. These are two complex solutions. These are two complex solutions for this algebra problem. So we have one least solution and two complex solutions. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.